Hello. My name is Juan. And I wish I could tell you that I meant to write this collection of poems, but I actually did not. I've been working on a collection of short stories, fiction, nonfiction for the past year, and recently this kind of evolved as like a side project just to kind of break away and try something new while I was working on that. And this is what kind of came of that. So it's kind of a project that came out of another thing, and I've just really grown to love it on its own level without ever intending to do it. Autumn leaves. Leaning back into a bed of autumn leaves, I see a vacant sky, except for a solitary cloud. You're thinking it's me, I'm thinking it's you. We're fondling through glossy memories, exposed photos that encapsulate time. Our hands withdraw from one another, our minds walk away from each other when autumn leaves. Now, as I was kind of coming up with this idea as I was reformatting these poems together, it occurred to me that they were like, as my job, I kind of meet people every day, and every day I meet them for maybe a few minutes each day in retail. And you only get to meet them, hear their stories, they tell you a little bit about themselves, and then they're gone. And that's kind of how I envision these poems. It's how they are. Like when you meet people, hear their stories, I take them, not steal them, but I take them, and kind of create their own little kind of vignette of that moment. And then as I drew more onto that, I like to bike and run at night, and I go under streetlights a lot. And that kind of brought it together in that as you're biking and you're running, you come under these lights for just brief seconds. And that's how each one of these poems is a brief second of somebody's life that I've interacted with, and that's how they came about. And then they kind of made their own little sections. And now I gotta find what it was. Word gazing. We sit on porches, we sit on roofs, we sit on each other's words. Or maybe I'm stuck on yours, grasping at words that left us broken. And while all these poems are from other people, there are poems that are personal to me and my own life, because I feel like it's important to put a piece of yourself in there. And so I made a section dedicated to those, and this is one of those poems. Literary removal. I went looking for you in the American history aisle. None of you were there. Past fiction and poetry, I find us on the cultural studies shelf. You're all howling in an aisle never perused. A literary reservation, collecting dust with tribal contemporaries. I gather you in my arms, take you to where we belong, and set you aside from American slavery. A bookseller quickly takes you away. We are once more removed. I have nothing else to talk about my book, so I'm going to read another poem. The Stranger. We have no shared memories. We have no shared dreams. We have no shared scars. But after the show, when old friends have gone, I'm hooked by two irises glancing my way. Or maybe I was looking your way when you smiled. I spent the night reading Byron's lines, but they did not capture you.